Hey Conway Rec, it's Robbie, back to you with another Throwback Thursday series. And today, we have two special guests, but I'm going to let them introduce themselves.
All right, I am Abby Davis. I was a summer counselor the year of 2016 and 2018.
Hey, I'm Ben Davis. I'm Abby's older brother. I was a camp counselor in 2017. I was filling in for Abby for that summer, so yeah.
And I am graduating in just a few weeks from the University of New England. I've been studying elementary education, and yeah, that's where I'm at right now. So let's get started. You ready for question one?
Yep, let's do it.
All right. If you were stranded on a deserted island with a past or present counselor, who would you want to be with and why?
Danny Olson.
Danny Olson. We both worked with him. Different year. Good one. Why would you want to be with Danny?
Well, like strictly based on, I don't know if you saw Grant's video that he did with Robbie and Julia before, but very similar response there. Straight comedy. But I gotta say, like, a lot of similarities there. We would rock out with music, but I think on the real though, Danny would be the person I would be able to survive with.
That's good. I choose Julia Quinn for sure. I think for the same thing. I think we're very similar, and I think I could get along with her out of anybody the most for an extended period of time. So I say Julia Quinn. All right, number 2. What was your most memorable moment at Conway Rec?
Okay, this one is actually an easy one for me. I thought, these are really good questions, Robbie, by the way, but this one's easy. One of the trips is to go to the Sea Dogs game, and then also there's another team. It's the Fisher Cats, yeah. So the Fisher Cats game is an all-timer trip for me. It's the most memorable one. We went with Gallagher, and it was like the best summer day, right? Like beautiful, sunny. I think it was Grant, myself, a couple others, and we had the most beautiful day. Awesome group of kids, and so we had Todd like yelling at the umps and everything, like give me a call. So most memorable trip for sure. Beautiful day. Todd was amazing. Kids were great. So yeah.
Yeah. For me, this is funny. It involves Todd. Rachel and I totally pranked Todd. We spent a week totally pulling pranks on him. And the best one that we pulled was we completely filled his office full of remember those balls? They were balls.
Gosh.
And then we stacked all of the water coolers up into his door jam. So we had to knock them over to get in. So that was the best. That was so funny. But then he pranked me back by putting hay bales all around my car, so I couldn't make it work. But good. Pranking Todd was the most.
Love you, Todd.
Yeah, we love you, Todd. All right, number 3. When on trips with the rec, what was your favorite food to eat?
Yeah, that's good. I mean, going to the beach, I think the best thing for me to get after was the cookie ice cream sandwiches. They're by far, I still get those, and they're by far one of the outstanding treats that I got on a trip.
Okay, that's so funny because mine is the Sea Dogs, and it's getting the Sea Dogs biscuit.
Yeah, those are so good.
Yeah, those are my favorite. That's my all-time favorite. What is your favorite summer trip and why? You kind of answered that a little bit, but.
Yeah, I would have to go back to that. But if you want another answer, I would go with any of the water parks just in general. When I was there in 2017, we had pretty good weather, I'd say. And, if you remember, as growing up as kids, we were not water park kids at all, straight up hated it. But doing the camp counselor stuff, it was definitely another highlight.
They were so fun.
Any water park trip for sure.
I think I was more excited at times to go to the water parks than our campers because we never went as kids.
I think it was my fault, honestly, why we never went as kids.
So my favorite trip, which is funny that you said Fisher Cats at the beginning. So I wrote definitely the Fisher Cats because the year that I went, I guess did I go both years? I don't know. I know I definitely went one year. The weather was unbelievable and our seats were really good. I don't know. I feel like we almost moved at the last minute or something, but our seats were really, really good. Yeah. And we had an awesome group of kids, and I know it was fun. It was like a good trip. I feel like with we took always the older kids, and there was like a sense of like independence that they could have, and I don't know. It was just I really loved that trip. I thought it was always so much fun, and I think we always just lucked out with really good weather. So, all right, what is your favorite summer ride?
Summer ride. I think actually this one's easy for me. It's like, is it the toilet bowl or something like that?
Yeah,
that one's insane.
Oh, no, not Aquaboggan. Whale's Tails?
Aqua World? Whale's Tails? I'm not sure.
Up there, yeah.
One of those places.
Yeah.
That's like a crazy drop-in first off, and you're like, holy smokes, I might fall out of this thing.
Yeah.
But that gets your adrenaline going for sure. So that's my favorite ride.
I rode bumper cars at Funtown. Bumper cars those were just like legendary. I think we spent way too much time there. I feel like we almost like were at the point of getting kicked off them because we just kept doing them and no one did enough. But bumper cars are my favorite. Favorite game to play at the rec?
Yeah. Favorite game. I would say, I don't necessarily know if this counts as a game, but the egg toss at the end of the year, where you like get into groups and you build like your like little
your parachute.
I guess parachutes in a sense. Yeah, that's awesome. But if you wanted to go like actual game, I would say that anything outside, like on the field, we had like some legendary capture the flag games, kickball, wiffle ball. So I think I definitely preferred I feel like the outside games more. I like had so much fun doing kickball and all that fun stuff. But I think my favorite game was probably floor hockey. I got really competitive in that game. I came out of nowhere. Who would have thought? Yeah, I said floor hockey. All right, last question. What was your favorite like special day at the rec? So like Big Dave's, Touch a Truck. What was your like favorite special day? Okay, special day, huh? I would say that I think someone's probably already said this, but the end of the year is one of the coolest parts. And when I was there in 2017, they were doing like pie smearing. So they would you would raise money, I think it was for, and like whoever had the most got their face. So I was one of them, and then we had like the dunks where you throw the ball and you try to dunk it. So I remember Rachel got dunked and everything. That was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Really good time.
That's like parent night too, or like,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's really fun. I think that is one of my favorites. But then I also wrote Big Dave's because every year I got roped in, and which I obviously liked helping, but every year I got pulled into helping like smear the cream cheese, and I ate so many bagels, and that was the best because who doesn't love Big Dave's?
Shout out Big Dave's, yeah.
I know, those were the best. All right, those are our 7 questions.
All right.
That's pretty much it. So
shout out Johnny Eastman, shout out Mike, shout out Todd. Say again?
I said we had fun doing this.
Yeah, this was good.
All right. Bye, Conway Rec. It's been real.
See you, Conway Rec. Thanks, Robbie.
Thank you, Abby and Ben. That was awesome. That wraps up our Throwback Thursday series. Tune in every day. Stay safe, Conway Rec.